If you're pregnant and expecting a baby, or if you're curious about what new mothers go through being pregnant and after their pregnancy, this is the video for you. In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys about my experiences, about what I went through being a new mom and what I went through being pregnant. Guys, the changes are so many, and I want to collaborate with you guys because I'm expecting you guys to give me your opinions or give me your own experiences in the comment section, and also tell me what you think about my experiences so that we can have that, woman to woman talk, woman to woman. Okay, so guys, if this is something you're so interested in, please stay tuned and keep on watching. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dede Signature here again. If this is your first time stopping by, yes, you are most definitely welcome. If you're an oldie but a goodie, you know that I heart you, you know that I appreciate you. I thank you and appreciate you so much for always hanging in here and always coming back to watch our videos. So guys, today is a beautiful collaboration between myself and this Cameroonian YouTuber by name Pretty V. She's a new mom, she's a lifestyle vlogger, she is everything beautiful. She does so many things on her channel, DIYs, lifestyle vlogging, beauty, and right now she just had a new baby. Is that right? Is that the right way to say it? Okay, she just had a baby 2 months ago, and yeah, she's doing all these mom videos now, and so we decided to come up with this collaboration. I'm not a brand new mom, but my son is 11 months old, soon to be 1, and I have a 2-year-old daughter, so I've been through this, and these things are so fresh in my mind that I just want us to talk about them. In this video, I'm going to divide our topic into 2 parts. The first part is going to be about my pregnancy body changes, or my changes that I faced while expecting a baby and after pregnancy. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is my pregnancy. Being pregnant, what do you go through as a new mom? What are you expecting? What are the unexpected? Guys, number 1, when you're pregnant, the body changes. Imagine that you were this tiny little person, okay? Just imagine eating too much. Then imagine pregnancy. That is not just eating too much, it's a whole human being that is sitting in there. Guys, the changes, that physical change is already a challenge, because imagine not being able to fit in your jeans. Imagine not being able to fit in your sexy clothes. It's okay, it's exciting because you know it's you, it's another part of you that is coming out. It's like a beautiful thing coming out of you, but there are so many changes, like just the fact that you can't put on your clothes are all tight and you have to get new clothes. And what does that boil down to? Finances. And you start shopping, you start getting new clothes. Getting new clothes is not cheap. Getting new clothes is not easy. And guess what? By the time you're 3 months old, it's just this tight and you have to get new clothes. By the time you get to 5 months old, your stomach, if you are like me, that your stomach grows like a bassinet, like this big huge basin, you understand that the changes are real. You understand that shopping is real. You understand that expenses is real. It's a good thing that we're having kids. It's very beautiful, but the changes are real. So you change a lot, physically, financially. The next thing I'm going to talk about is digestive problems. Most pregnant women go through all these digestive problems. I went through digestive problems, especially with my daughter. God, you'll just be throwing up. You'll be going through all this craziness, like your life. Sometimes you just get up in the morning, you have a new life of just getting up in the morning and feeling nauseous. It's just a new life. That's just it's just gonna be a norm to you. Like, you just feel nauseous. You eat bitter cola. For those that know bitter cola, you take all these medications that make you feel normal, make you feel like you're not gonna vomit, but sometimes you still have to throw up. So yeah, that's a new life, that's a new change, that's just a new you, so you have to get used to it. The next thing during pregnancy is frequent urination. Look, you're gonna be peeing. You will pee every second. You go to the bathroom to pee. Every minute you go to the bathroom to pee. You will pee and pee until you are just confused. Like, peeing is just gonna be a normal thing to your life. Like, you just have to be peeing. You just be peeing. You just be peeing. You just be peeing until pee do you. You just be peeing. Okay, so that is one change that is very difficult and it was very hard for me to accept. Getting up at night to pee all the time, you can't even sleep. Sleeping changes is another thing. See, you have to sleep. Imagine if you were the kind of person like me that sleeps on your stomach. Now you can't sleep on your stomach, and guess what? You just, not that you can't sleep on your stomach, you can't sleep on your back because they'll tell you that, or because the baby is going to be pressing on your uterus. So what do? Sleeping on your right side, oh, the baby is pressing on the heart. Now guess what? You have to sleep only on your left side. What if you were somebody that can't sleep on your left side? Guys, the changes are real. So those are the changes that you go through when you're pregnant. Being a new mom is not easy. Guys, let's give moms some accolades. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about during pregnancy is appetite. Look, your appetite changes. It's either you have so much appetite or you don't have appetite. Choose one. Choose one. Your baby is going to choose one. Your pregnancy is going to choose one. Look, you either don't have appetite or you have too much appetite. Some trimesters, even you might have too much appetite. Some other trimesters, you have no appetite. Some people just have no appetite throughout the pregnancy. Some people have too much appetite throughout the pregnancy. And yes. So if you are that one person that having too much appetite is going to make you huge, unfortunately, you are a mom. The hormones have made you like that. So there's nothing you can do about it. You're going to have your appetite. All you can do is maybe just control the way you eat. Maybe eat little and more frequent meals and stuff like that. Another thing that you're going to face during pregnancy, or I face during pregnancy, is heartburns. Look, it's like your chest is about to cut. Your chest is like it's going to cut and fall down. Heartburn is going to be burning, choking. You just feel like pins and needles, like something is just piercing you. Those are changes that pregnant women go through. That guys, women are so much. Women are so strong. Okay, the next change that a pregnant woman is gonna go through, your work. Guys, if you were the kind of person that your job requires you to stand a lot, unfortunately during pregnancy you really can't stand too much. And guess what? Lifestyle change. You might actually may have to change jobs, or you might stay at home. And if you're that kind of person that, like me, when for my second pregnancy, I had to stand a lot at my job, so I had to stop working early. I had to stop working, not early, but I stopped working because every time I stood up, it feels like the pressure was just right down there. It felt like I would just die. I cannot walk. And if I sit down, after I stand up for too long, if I sit down, to get up was a problem. Like, it will hurt me too bad, and I was no longer efficient at work. So I just decided to, you know what, I'm not going to be giving other people too much work while I'm here, so I'll just stop work. So yeah, you have to stop work, unfortunately. Those are the points for being pregnant. Now we're going to go over to after pregnancy. After pregnancy, when the baby is here, our bundle of joy is here. What do women go through? Some women, they start by losing appetite. Some women, most often than not, is loss of appetite. Like, you don't want to eat, you don't have the appetite to eat. Some people eat too much because they're breastfeeding. Some people, while they're breastfeeding, they don't have the appetite to eat. But it depends on the individual. And if you eat too much, guess what? You're going to gain too much weight. And if you don't eat, the baby is not going to have enough breast milk, and so the baby is going to be crying because the breast milk is not rich. The breast milk, you know, so you want to eat too, so but you don't want to eat too much. So that lifestyle change, you start eating burgers. The next thing that affects you after you have a baby is your relationship with your partner. Guess what? First of all, when you have the baby is so attached to you. The baby is with you all the time. And for this, I have a solution. For this, I have something that I'm going to say to our fellow men. There's one thing. If you don't want your relationship to be affected, the best thing for you as a man to do to your wife is help her carry this child, help her take care of the child. Don't let this child be for the woman alone. This child was for both of you. This child was for you too. You don't want, okay, you don't want the woman getting overwhelmed by taking care of the child and not having time for you. Please guys, you have to take care, you have to take note of this, because this is very helpful. Okay, so guys, if you are one of those people that don't help your wife, make sure you help her out, because she is gonna get overwhelmed. Getting overwhelmed, the baby's just gonna be crying. You're a new mom. This is a new human being that's just come to earth. He doesn't even know his left from his right, or she doesn't know her left from her right. And guess what? She wants something, she can't talk, and you have to give it to her. So sometimes this drives us to the next point. I have done a whole video on this postpartum depression. Postpartum depression is very real. Most women go through postpartum depression. Some people don't talk about it. Some people talk about it, but it's a very, very real thing. It happens a lot to women. Before, I always thought, why would I go into postpartum depression when I just had a baby? I'm excited about the baby. Sorry, it doesn't knock on your door before coming. When it wants to come here, you'll not even be able to stop it, because the postpartum depression is just going to come. Postpartum depression is just depression after birth. It's just postpartum, post-delivery. You just, I don't know, like you start getting this feeling like, oh my God, I don't even know how to explain postpartum. I have a whole video on it. If you want to see the video about postpartum depression, I'm going to leave it in the description box, or just go to my videos and check, because I did a whole video on postpartum depression. This is a very bad thing. I went to postpartum depression, but I thank God that it didn't take me to the wrong side. But postpartum depression is a very, very bad thing, and you don't want your wife or your friend to go through that. And the solution for postpartum depression, I would say, is guess what? Help that person. You as the mother, ask for help when you need it. Don't try to be superwoman, because I remember I've always been the kind of person that I like to be superwoman, but you don't have to be superwoman, because if you are superwoman, guess what? You are going to get into postpartum depression, and you're not going to like how that is going to turn out. Okay, so yes, physical changes. Look, your appearance. Me, if I put my before and after picture here, you will cry for me. I used to be this thin, I used to be this tiny, but because I had a baby, guess what? I became huge. Those changes are real. Those changes are just those changes that are for real. Unfortunately, you have to go through them. You will just get big. Some people, oh God, no, let me not say unfortunately, I'll take back that statement. Some people get back their bodies. Some people, is genes, is genetics, is from way back. Unfortunately, if you have those genes, even if you work out, even if you do everything you have to do in this world, you will still be big, but you might not be as big if you work out. Okay, so you want to work on that, because everyone wants to stay sexy, so you have to remain sexy. Okay, so don't get too big. But unfortunately, that's what women go through. That's what we go through, and it's also something that it hurts our self-esteem. Many women go through that, and it's very, very painful, for real. Like, if you're a new mom and you value your body a lot, it's gonna really, really take a toll on you, that you have to change your body, change your clothes sizes, buy more clothes, or buy other clothes and throw away your other clothes, or dash them to other people. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is even your relationship with your friends. Look, having kids, being a new mom, affects your relationship with friends a lot, because your attention goes more to your kids. Unfortunately, it's the truth, because that's a young baby. That's somebody that needs more of your attention than your friends. Not that your friends are not important, but it just happens. It's just nature. This is a more fragile child. You will start giving more attention to your friends, and sometimes if your friends don't understand, they're really going to get mad at you, and you don't want them to get mad at you. But unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. So friends, if you can understand new moms and instead be there for them when they need you, it's really, 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 really going to help them, because they're going to feel a lot better. Your job. Kids come with their own problems. Look, when a baby comes, the baby comes with all their own wahalas. The baby comes with all their own demands. And guess what? Sometimes, depending on if your baby is in daycare or at home, even daycare or at home, some babies get sick all the time. If your baby is sick all the time, it affects your job, because if you can't be at work all the time if your baby is sick, assuming that you leave your baby with somebody, and if your baby is sick and you don't have somebody reliable that can take the baby to the doctor, even if you have somebody that's reliable that you can take the baby, that can take your child to the doctor, most often than not, parents want to be there when they're taking their children to the doctor so that they can understand what is happening to their friends, to their baby. But if you are not there, you always start feeling bad, and when you are there, you always have to take off from work. So sometimes it makes your work, like, your work life is imbalanced. Having kids affects you a lot, but the joyful thing about having kids is the joy they bring you some joy that words cannot express. The joy that kids bring, I don't know, the joy that a baby brings, the joy that your baby brings to you, the joy that your baby brings to your family, the joy that your baby brings, even problems like this, all this negativity, all these negative points cannot beat that. So we love our babies, but unfortunately babies will also go through a lot that we just want to talk about with other ladies. And guys, if you really enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up, head over to Pretty V's channel, watch her video and give her a thumbs up as well. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're always going to be notified each time I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate you. See you in our next video. Bye.